16,000 square. 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it.
Well, we've got some... Terrific basketball in store for you tonight. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us.
Here we go. And they just can't afford to drop another game to this team. Not after losing the first two. It would be devastating.
Well, there's some pride at stake out there for sure. There will be some gums flapping. If you lose 3 in a row against the team, you'll never hear the end of it.
Now here's Johnson. And they pick up 2. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Here's Halliburton, and he buries his first look.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Pass to Pete. Here's Duran. Here's Thompson. Deflected. Out left to the wing. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. The rebound by Detroit. And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you.
And Ali, thank you for that. Pass to Flowers. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Sarr. And here's the fast break. Ooh, how about that?
No, out of my way.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, gotta go back to the steal that started the break. Alex Sarr, just great instincts. I'll tell you, this kid's got a high ceiling.
From deep, Johnson sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night. Here's Cunningham. And no good. The dry spell continues.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And it's Detroit with the ball, following the score by Washington. And the basket by Pete.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
outside Koulibaly. Halliburton outside. Oh, sweet move. Flowers grabs the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Turin with a steal. From 11 feet away. And that one hits the back iron. Wizards leading by 8. Ball stolen. Here's Pete. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A minute 39 left to play in the first. Now here's Koulibaly. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Johnson. 5 to shoot. Inside. Siakam, no good. Pistons trail up by 8. Here's Duran. Sarr pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Halliburton right side. And finished off by Sarr.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And here's Detroit. And here's LeVert for 3. Pass to Pete. To the left wing. And here's Duran for 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Left side Johnson. Lets it fly. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Johnson's got 9 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Here's Siakam. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Oof, good.
Now, that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Here's Shed. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Carrington. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Simons. Into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, look at Simons right there. Look at that quickness with the ball in his hands.
Here's Carrington. Hits the trifecta. Carrington's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham has the open look. Cash money on the open jump shot. Cunningham's got his first 2 points.
Well, that is a beautiful release from Cunningham. He's got that jumper dialed in.
Siakam off the bounce. Yes, it's good.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And the bucket is good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Carrington. And another basket for Washington.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Shed. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Holland. It's rebounded by Washington.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Kennard. Got a piece of it. Pass to Holland. Here's Shed. Guarded by Sarr. Here's Shed. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Wizards leading by 8. Pass to Johnson. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Detroit with the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. Halliburton outside. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Yeah, 2 tough points by Halliburton. Mixing it up down low.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Pistons trail by 10. .152 left in the first half of this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the inside. Outside Koulibaly. Clock at 6. Nails it from beyond the arc. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Johnson. Nice move. Oh! Wow! With authority!
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Here's Pete to stop the run. On the take. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Johnson. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. The three. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
First trip to the line for him here. And Washington making a change here.
And we're seeing Cunningham turn himself into a leader. This is why he went first overall back in 2021.
Right here, right here.
And here's Carrington. Kicks it out to Kennard. And it's Washington with another.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing. Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Here's Sarr. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Wizards out in front, up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's Detroit now. 19-point game. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Pete. Detroit moving the ball around. To the paint. Tipped. Here's Flowers. 4 on the clock. Got a hand on it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys?
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Pete from outside, off the mark. Wizards leading by 17. Pass to Carrington. In transition, here they come. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Sarr. Rebounded by the Pistons. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
They can't stop the run with that one.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Pass to Carrington. straight down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Cunningham. It's deflected.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Carrington. Gets the three to fall. Carrington's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, if you give him that much room, he's usually going to connect.
Pass to Duran. Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by Washington. Kennard for three. And again, Washington with a triple.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To win the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Halliburton on the wing. He's got 6. And it's Washington with another. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Halliburton on the wing. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look. Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
It's hauled in by Wolf.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Oh, got that one up quick. Simon's got 7 points in the game.
Since entering the league, the three-point shooting numbers have really taken a jump for Simon.
Johnson for 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Pass to Wolf. And again, it's Washington.
Assisted by...
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Here's Shed. He's got 10. Here's Holland. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's not going to go for him. Left side, Johnson. It could go. And so it's the Washington Wizards with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the chart.
66.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Wizards leading by 23. Kennard on the wing. From downtown, drains the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Yeah, what touch from Simons. That floater is a must for any scoring guard.
For three, George. And the Wizards with another three. And here's Detroit. Here's Cunningham. And that one comes up a bit short.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And stolen by Cunningham. Looking to end this cold spell. Yes, on the jumper.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's rebounded by Washington. It's intercepted. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Wolf. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Substitution for your Pistons.
Here's Carrington. And it's Washington with another.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Now Duran. And there it is for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Carrington with it. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Siakam and Cunningham pulls it down.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Wolf. George's shot is good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
That one drops for him. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pulls it from the top of the key. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And he knows how deadly he can be off the dribble. I like the assertiveness Cunningham showed right there.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
What range. Kate Cunningham opening it up.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Halliburton. The kick out to Johnson. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort. And in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Pass to LeVert. And here's Simons outside. The shot won't fall. The Wizards on offense. They're on a 13-5 run.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Trey Johnson.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge. You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Johnson with a bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Johnson for 3. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 30.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent.
AOX9.
It's off. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my on D&D. Put me in the game, I'm the MVP. Take you out that Yoda, put you in an AMG. I count chicken,